are, as I said, good evening and good morning wherever you are in the art world. We are, the Art Talks are delighted to welcome you all for another inspiring Art Talk with Mario Bermel live from Dubai, live from Berlino with Mario Bermel. Hello, Mario.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Be welcome to Berlin and hi to Dubai.
Yes, we are in one of the most beautiful parts of Dubai, just for you, Mario, for this art talk on fashion and art. It is really wonderful. Your idea. What inspired you, Mario?
Well, to be honest, we are a young gallery, so we opened the gallery in 2018. Our name is Bermel von Luxburg. And I joined with my business partner. We are two creatives, so we think out of the box. And Berlin is a place for open-minded people for crazy projects. So we contacted our neighbor, the famous fashion designer, Viola Ballin, the collaboration. And so we became a bit more than a traditional gallery. We became really now like a social hub and a creative hub, and give a new way to think as a gallerist. And we decided to call it Fashion Meets Art. So that's the first beginning of the idea of a first collaboration.
And actually I was inspired by this title, and I can see Viola there. So that's why I had to fly to Dubai for you both. Anyway, it is really wonderful. Viola, good evening.
Started in March 2018, so we are two gallerists, two creatives. We managed to survive Corona with crazy ideas, and now everyone is coming up to us with lots of projects which are getting crazier and crazier, and we're just happy that we have the momentum, so the hard work paid off.
Yes, so you created this exhibition, of course, are with the wonderful artist collective, Women Artist Collective.
Yes.
And how many?
So we have in total 7 artists. Let's say the exhibition started on the 7th of April with 7 magic ladies. So we have a dialogue between sculptors and painters. The title is Amazon. So it's about, I show you. So we have Amazonen, we have Cecilia Cliche, Veronica Ruschinska, Louisa Mccarve, Susanna Rottenbach, Bozena Sartuk, Regina Zelle, and Sibylle Wagner. Exactly.
Why this group? Was it because they were unified by a certain?
Well, we wanted to show mainly young artists and established artists that we have never shown before ever. All of them for the first time ever as something brand new in the gallery. So some of them have already an extensive vita, and some of them really just started for the market. So lots of new discoveries for the German public.
Fantastic.
Gallery. So we start with the first room. This artist is Louisa Mccarve. In Berlin, and she studied basically film. So she lived also in New York, came back to Berlin, and came back to her roots to painting. And now it's her first exhibition ever. And we already sold big paintings, so it's a very beautiful kickoff. I show you other paintings by her. These are smaller artworks. This one is still available in case. Right. So I try to give you a tour, and so basically she paints like daily observations, like stories, intimate stories that she puts on the blank canvas. And it's about her life, you know. And this one is called At the Ocean, which we make a dialogue with the sculptor Veronica Ruschinska. And Veronica is an artist that is a young artist based in Wrocław in Poland. She wins a lot of prizes these days and has international exhibitions. And we are the first gallery ever to show her. And she wins a lot of prizes. And the theme of her sculptures, these are made of ceramics, is always water. So this series is called Clouds. So we wanted to make a dialogue with the ocean. But let me go to the second room. So at the second room, you will see now these beautiful icebergs in aquariums. And it's the same artist, basically. It's Veronica Ruschinska. So these are made out of porcelain and they are inside distilled water. So she always works with, she always works with water as a component of her sculptures. It's not only optical, and she uses as a body of work. So it's complementative, it's meditative, but they also move every day, quite interactive. When you come home, they always change position. And what is nice is that it makes you think about our environment, about icebergs, so about global warming, climate change, very interesting. So we had now at the opening 4 sculptures and 3 already sold. There's only one last left. So we have it in dialogue with a German painter. Regina Zelle paints always like Liu Fan on blank white canvas. It's made out of graphite. So I go into details. I don't know if you see it quite well. So it's like a microcosm, or some people see like the black, hole or the start of a universe. So it's about meditation. It's like the Zen spirit in Asia. So this one is quite big, actually. I know in an old flat here in Berlin from 1895. It's quite intimate to exhibit art here. It's like different than a white box. So I'm presenting now the teacher of Veronica. This is Bozena Sartuk. She's also from Wrocław, Poland, and works with porcelain and used to be the professor at the Academy of Veronica. So we show like 2 generations in dialogue. These are beautiful, strong artworks, close to our, balcony, quite strong. Yeah. So she works with ancient techniques of Asian art, from the Japanese and Korean ceramics. She integrates old techniques and makes out of it contemporary artworks, beautiful body of works. So we try, if you can see, to make a dialogue here with Sibylle Wagner, who's a German painter. I was today at her studio to see the new body of works. So she prepared new works I will show you later. So to make a dialogue, so quite nice. So we have another group here of Bozena Sartuk.
They are beautiful. Yes, This is beautifully displayed, I think.
Yeah, thank you very much. These are beautiful bodies. So she makes it out of ceramics, and the ceramics gives it organic forms, basically. So it's beautiful colors, strong bodies. Straße. It's the most famous street in Berlin. So we have a Belle Etage. We're on the first floor, and in a traditional street where we have a lot of luxury shops, galleries, auction houses. So the most famous street of Berlin. And as a young gallery, we are very lucky to have it as a premium location.
Indeed. And Mario, we are going to soon, we will organize with you during Berlin Art Weekend. A nice, thank you, Priscilla, an art talk with you and during the Berlin Art Weekend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have Susanna Rottenbach. She's the most famous artist here in the show. She makes light installations. So it reminds kind of the early works of Frank Stella and the lighting of Dan Flavin. Quite interesting. Exactly. So we put it next to Sibylle Wagner, these red artworks, all sold of them. Some artworks go even to Dubai and London, to very famous collections. And it's interesting because people ask us, hey, are these made out of light? Or is there any lighting? Which is not. She invented this red pigment, so she works with red pigment, like Yves Klein, you know, the blue of Yves Klein. She invented this red and has a patent, so she has a right of this color. So we made a beautiful dialogue with Viola. And this is one of her beautiful dresses. And we decided with Viola, when we go over, to talk about plissage. So it's a special type of dress that got a fashion back in time of Mary Stuart. And there's only one person here in Berlin who still knows how to do it. So we will show you beautiful examples of Viola's fashion.
Would it be possible to see the detail of...
Sure.
Framing the dress, it's beautiful. The works of art framing, they embrace each other. Beautiful.
Exactly. It is just Viola is one of the most famous, let's say, fashion designers here in Berlin, and she has a beautiful, timeless taste. And everyone goes to Viola. So I'm very honored to work with her, and I hope all the ladies out there will enjoy it too and come to Berlin to visit her. Right. So I'm showing you now a big installation by Susanna Rottenbach. It's a hanging one, very interesting with the reflections. All right. And here we have a young artist, Cecilia Cliche. She's the youngest here in the group, and it talks for itself. I don't have to say much to that. It's the most intimate part of a lady's body, and she made out of it beautiful, timeless sculptures of ceramics. So now I'll show you a little part of the gallery. So we're gonna cross the gallery. We have a second part. It is the last flat in the whole street that is still entire, like back in time, with two entrances. These days the flats are divided in two. So I'm showing you the rest of the exhibitions. Another one in red. So these ones live 24 hours also in the dark, which is interesting, this red pigment. Again, Bozena Sartuk, in dialogue with her students, with the clouds.
These clouds are beautiful. I love how you put all these works of art together. Very scenographic, una scenografia bellissima, as we can say, Matt.
Really grazie, sei gentile.
Bellissimo. And I love also the materials. They're so light. They come to life.
So this room is a VIP room. I open this for you. So it's not for everyone usually. So we have here rooms where we kind of have dinners with collectors or meeting room, or we do some backstage deals. So I introduced an artist which is not part of the exhibition. It's Robert Pan, one of my stars, a very famous abstract Italian artist. So I'll show you some details. It's made out of epoxy acrylic. So there we go. And a last one, a big one. There we go. So I would say now I go over to fashion. What do you think? Shall I go to Viola's fashion boutique? Or do you have questions about artists? And I'm open to reply to it.
Yes, if anyone, before we go to Viola, if anyone would like to ask anything, Elliot, again, are these rotating galleries, exhibits?
Yes, we have every 2 months a new exhibition. Exactly. So we have basically every 8 weeks a new exhibition. The next one is mid of June. So I'm going now over the street in case there's a small disruption. I hope to be back as quick as possible. So I go now over to Viola's. You ready to join me?
Yes,
Okay.
we are ready in case
Perfect.
I can stop surroundings.
So we are at the entrance here. We cross the street. I make it as fast as possible. It's very beautiful fashion, very timeless. And this is a beautiful example of the plissage, like really beautiful dresses. And we have beautiful colors in dialogue with art that I will show you now. This is Viola. She's welcoming us. She's opening the door. Don't be too shy, Viola. So we have a dialogue here. Louisa Mccarve, a painting called Mon Plaisir. It's like the entrance, the tango to fashion. Right. So let's trust now all these beautiful dresses. And if there's anything you'd like to see closer, you let me know. So this is beautiful plissage, what we talked before, This is beautiful thematics that we decided. So there's only one person in Berlin who still can do it, actually. So it's a technique that is really special in the fashion part. So here we have a dialogue with painting of Regina Zelle and some drawings, as you can see. The beautiful clouds. And now we enter the collection of Viola. So the small red work by Sibylle Wagner. And here we have chosen items by Viola Ballin. Well, she has a taste, for a German lady. She's very international. She has a taste for London, for Paris, New York. So a lot of famous people come here and choose beautiful things. And I'm honored as a gallerist that our clients buy fashion at her place and her clients buy art at our gallery. A dialogue between fashion and art.
Could you tell us a bit more the technique that you said?
Viola, kannst du etwas sagen über die Technik? I will translate.
Sorry, welcome, very warm welcome here in my shop.
Tell us about this beautiful dress. So it's a unique technique. You said there's only one lady in Berlin who can still do it.
Yes, es gibt die Formen, das sind Pappen, da wird das von der Hand eingelegt und wird dann zweimal im Ofen gebrannt. Und da kann man so ungewöhnliche Formen herstellen, dass das wie eine Skulptur, die Frau wird eine Skulptur.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. It is fantastic, though. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to see these masterpieces there.
Yes. We have a lot of fabrics from all over the world. This is from a typical Chanel fabric, and I have a new. It's a new technology for the printing, and this is a piece you can wenden. What's this?
You can turn around even.
Turn around, and our plans was we have a model here,
Well, we wanted to have a fashion model, but the next time we will introduce you with a nice lady wearing these dresses.
Wir können noch eine andere Sache zeigen.
Yeah. Okay. So I show you another room. She has a very beautiful.
Hier ist
And Mario,
Yes.
what piece would was any piece that inspired Viola or inspired you to have together?
Exactly. Bei der ein Kunstwerk, das uns alle beide inspiriert hat, um ein Kleid, die Kollaboration zu machen.
Yeah.
I love, for example, this beautiful blue one. Look at this one. And this inspired me when I came in. I saw it with a beautiful young lady. And I said, you know what, Viola? We do a collaboration. I have a show called Amazons. And this was the trigger. So this beautiful dress.
It's like being wrapped by a cloud, and it must be so light. So
It
hopefully
is.
we're coming to see you, Mario and Viola, very, very soon. I
Yeah,
think Elliot is coming in the next
We hope so.
next few weeks.
If you're joining us, we would be happy to welcome you in Fasanenstraße 29 and 68. So we are two neighbors collaborating. We're already planning now a line of fashion between our artist and her design. So there will be chosen patterns of my artist that will be variable actually. So that's quite interesting. That's the next step.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. So tell us more, Mario, these 7 artists, where do they live? They are spread through Germany or in
Yes, we have 5 in Berlin and 2 in Poland, yes.
Okay, fantastic. And will you do any other exhibition with them?
Yes, it's a start, some of them we introduced now, and there will be next exhibition, obviously, with the young artists. We're gonna keep to try to show them at art fairs, push their career, show them in museums and institutions.
Now it's the time to ask Viola and Mario anything you would like to know about fashion meeting. It's art. Anyone? David, I can see you.
I'll say something, Carolina.
You unmuted yourself, so.
I did. I'm curious.
So how are you?
Mario, so this is an ongoing collaboration between the two of you?
It was now the kickoff, and we have bigger plans now. So we kind of now became inseparable. When you have two creative minds, suddenly things just started with a snowball effect, and we just have crazy ideas to keep rocking, definitely.
Nice, that's exciting. I love the merger of fashion and art. I mean, for lots of people, it seems like a kind of a no-brainer,
Well, it's just amazing how suddenly people really reacted to it. We made something new in Berlin, and people come to her store, to her fashion boutique, to my gallery, and we just send the clients over. Everyone has a great time, and now we're just kind of happy that the resonance is so big, even internationally.
Thank you, David. And why we are in Dubai is because the art talks are starting like a little art talk nomad. So wherever the art world will take us, we will actually have another art talk during the Salone del Mobile with another art talk during Milano, and also Il Giro d'Italia that I know, David, you love, with Valentina. We're going to be in one of the cities next week.
Quick question.
Of course.
Hi. First of all, thank you so much, Mario and Viola. I'm just, as I said in my comment, I'm in art and design heaven. I feel so inspired, and I love this combination. It's something I've been trying for some time to blend, the art and fashion world in my own little way.
An amazing audience of the small world today in collaboration with us, and which we hope to have every week.
Hey, Carolina, it's Lila from New York. I just wanted to say hello. I just joined you.
Hi, Leila.
Hi, everyone.
Hi from Berlin.
It's an honor because we're going to see you in Davos next week.
I'm hoping. I don't know physically yet, but one step at a time.
You are confirmed. So we are going to fly you. Lila, it's beautiful to have you here, but thank you for joining.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Lila. And you are wearing something beautiful. Let us know. It's
Thank you.
Today we are talking about fashion and art.
Thank you. So I was actually down at the Oculus at the World Trade Center where my art was featured. So I just came uptown and I'm in a restaurant. So I just wanted to pop in and say hello. But I don't know what label this is I'm wearing. I think it's Escada, actually, the jacket. You have a good eye.
So the next step, you're going to come to Art Basel and we will meet you there.
Yeah, definitely we should meet. We just have to make up the date, you and I, and we have a good Italian. I'm coming definitely. I will be in Zurich on the 10th until the 12th of June. And after that, we could also meet definitely at Art Basel and maybe have a talk with people at Art Basel about art and the contemporary art market. It's the strongest moment and I'd be happy to share this experience with you.
Danke Viola für alles. War wunderbar. Danke für vielmals.
Danke. Thank you so much.
Dankeschön. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good time.
Thank you.
Bye.
And for everyone, thank you again for joining us in Dubai and live from Dubai with Berlin, one of the most upcoming art galleries, and the beauty and fascination of Viola Ballin world. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David, and thank you, Lila, and thank you everyone for joining us wherever you are in the art world. Goodbye, and see you next week.
See you next week, exactly.
Goodbye. Bye.